Good evening. My name is Nnaemezue. I'm presenting my project on the Amazon co-purchasing network and a recommender system. In this project, my goal was to analyze the Amazon co-purchasing network dataset about the various products across different categories that are being co-purchased. And the second part of the project will be to, based on the metadata in a data set, like the average rating, the, the book categories, and total reviews. We try to create a recommender system to rank the top 5 books for any given book that the user selects. We can recommend uh, top 5 books that would be the best. First of all, we're gonna start by importing the dataset, which which we do with the help of the read pandas data frame. And as we see here, we import the dataset, and we can also import some metadata information. This has the product, various types of product like books, DVD, and what have you. As you see, this is the various product types that we have in our data set. You have books, DVD, music, video games, video, and we'll try to visualize what are the contributions, what are the number of nodes for each product category. In this case, we can see that the books is the majority, followed by the music and video, DVD. Now let's try to use the island technique to analyze the highest cluster or the largest subgraph. And when we do that, we notice that it's quite a big network, which will slow down my laptop, and I will subsequently try to find a smaller subgraph that we can visualize. And here we have that, and I decided to go a step further and break it down by the various categories that we have. And we see that most DVDs, the goal was to limit the data set to DVDs and see how it relates to other various product types. Now based on that subset, we even go a step further and try to make it more specific to people that co-purchased DVD and a video. And with that network, we're able to plot it, but it doesn't look quite nice. So we decide to use the align technique again to look at the largest subgraph. Now we do the same thing, but we're doing it here with the color coding of the various products, as you can see. And this largest subgraph, we see that it's quite interesting that like a DVD, which is the yellow node, can I have as many as, you know, was it 6 or 7 uh, videos that go purchase with it, and even certain DVDs all buy the same video. So that is, some analysis we've done. We do go a step further to just check some centrality measures for certain nodes in our network. Let's say the highest degree centrality we found is this node is the highest degree centrality. We plot it out, and we also check the closeness centrality is also the same node, has the highest closest centrality. For the betweenness centrality measure, we see that it's a different node, but also the node that we saw that is the maximum for the betweenness. Closeness centrality is also, high up there. Now, after this analysis, we're able to move on to the next part of this project, which is to try to recommend a book for a given user. So first of all, we have a metadata of all these attributes for each product that we have in our data set, and we'll try to use that to come up with this algorithm. And the key here is that this degree centrality and clustering coefficient is something we calculate by ourselves in the code. First of all, we apply a filter to limit our network to only books, and then from that books we can now come up with a similarity calculation, which is basically will be the weight of each edge in our network. Because right now each co-purchase in a network doesn't have a weight, but we need to add a weight that makes sense using the commonality of the categories. Because in the data set, each product has a category name. Using NLP, we can stem. Right here, we did the stemming of the categories to create find the words that are common, and that helps us to create this weight. That way we can know that between each node how common is the co-purchase based on the category, how strong it is. And we also calculate some degree centrality for each product. We get the degree centrality and the clustering coefficient, which is clustering coefficient is the measure of how the network tends to cluster. And with that said, we end up analyzing a subgraph again, just for visualization, and we move ahead to actually look into the recommending a book.